people. Hi guys. I don't know who I'll find today, but I just want to talk to someone. And then I can go to sleep. So if you're there, please say hi. Please say hi. Today's spirit is very low. Spirit is very low. But so I thought I encourage, how are you? Encourage, it's been forever. Where have you been? Mm? Mm, somewhat. Little Basroni, hi. Lutang, comment Edward. Looking good. Yeah. What kind of a lie is that? Mm? Me looking good. The way I look rough right now. But thank you. Encourage you. I'm good there. Guys, what do you do on the days like this? Munange, mbalabye, nga njiraba. Mbeerayo nga njiraba. Hey. Mbeerayo nga njiraba. Are you sick or just resting? I'm not sick, Bambo Nina malaria. I just have a chronic condition called endometriosis. And endometriosis sometimes can have you like this, like very exhausted, very tired and in pain. So yeah, I don't have fever or headache. I just have endometriosis, which is making my day so bad. My entire day so bad. And it's a very depressing, how do you call it? It's not a disease, it's like an inflammatory disorder or something, but it's in women, especially those who are still within their reproductive ages. So sometimes I'm praying for menopause to come quick, but then I can't pray for it to come quick because I don't have a child yet. So it's both body and mental disorder, yeah? Kujiraba, not Kujiraba. Richie, why are you focusing on breaking my tongue? I can read Luganda, but I'm not perfect with some words. Sorry. Sorry, all will be okay. Guys, let's like the live. Yeah. Oh, sorry, dear. May the Lord make you well. I've taken some painkillers. Yesterday, I was on a drip. You know, with this condition, you can be okay in the best mood possible, and then all of a sudden you feel like you just want to die, like the pain is chigambo chigani, but like that pain that you feel is going up to your brain, eh? So, and this is the aftermath of that pain. I'm just so lucky that I that I have a neighbor who cares greatly for me, regardless of this pain. I nearly forgot to take painkillers anyway. Let me first take the painkillers. So I have 3 painkillers all at once. These are all painkillers. So I take one of this, one of that, one of that. And that's how I have to survive every day. And I have to keep these medicines with me at all times because you don't know when it's going to attack you. So that's why I always tell people, if you don't have a chronic disorder or a chronic disease, regardless of how bad your life may seem, be grateful. Hannah, oh my gosh, I was just scrolling and you're so pretty. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, and it is something that I can't heal. I can only find, this is one tablet, and another one, and another one. 3 of them. Otherwise, if I don't take this, I'll be on a drip in the next 2 hours. I don't know if I've eaten something that has triggered my endometriosis, but it's been really bad lately. So, yeah. That's why I'm in this mood today. You know, the problem is you get out and people assume you're okay. Yeah. So after taking them, I usually take a banana or something, which is also not advisable, but it's the only way I can, stop feeling the effects of the medication in my mouth. So don't be mad at me for eating on your screen. Omanyabam. Abam. Good for me. I've been here for 8 minutes, but I feel like I've been here for 2 hours already. So, but besides that, I'll be fine. It is something I've lived with most of my teenage life, I've lived with it for quite some time. And it's very draining. Honestly, very draining. Grace, how are you? Grace, I love you right back. I love you right back. So if you're there and your problem is money, you don't have a problem. because you can find money and the problem will be over. But when you have a healthy condition, so what is at stake with my condition is a probability of getting cancer or being infertile, and I can't have children. So that is something that comes into my head every single day of my life. And that's why I try to avoid any situation that is stressful. I try to avoid situations that are so stressful because my body is already stressed, like really, really stressed. So the best I can do for myself is stay calm, accept my condition, try and eat better so that I don't trigger my inflammation. So it's like that. God heal you from the condition. Unfortunately, this condition does not heal. It can only be managed. It can only heal if you get pregnant and give birth. Maybe it might go, but some women it doesn't go. Or if you do surgeries, but most women do surgeries and it still doesn't go away. Or when you hit menopause, and I'm far away from menopause. I'm still a little young. I'm still a few years away from menopause. Okay, not a few, many years away from menopause. So for now, I have to deal with it and find something that is manageable, you know. I just randomly landed on your life. Oh, thank you. Okay, darling, I feel sorry for you, Mukwan. Munange, I also feel sorry for myself. Like that nights I cry myself to sleep, wondering what I did to God to be punishing me like this. But then I remember there are people who are having worse conditions. Please, darling, don't say that. How many years? Why? Nesonyiwa nawe. Nesonyiwa, nesonyiwa. Nesonyiwa. So you want me to tell you how many years I still have to get to menopause so you can start counting how old I am? I always wonder what people want with people's ages. But let me tell you something. I am actually very happy that I've gotten to live up to this age. Because if I start telling you all the things that I've been through, I thought I would be dead and gone by now. But here I am. Here I am. And I'm grateful. And women especially, okay, let me speak for myself. Like, I'm very proud of my age because I'm wiser now. There are things that would break me then that cannot break me now. There are things I would react to then that I can't react to now. And I know how to take a no now. Like, you can be with people or around people and they really don't like you in their lives. They're just here for a good time or for and the adult me can smell it right away and accept it, but the child me would try to do so much to prove that I'm worth keeping, you know. I think the only thing or the only stigma with age is when you say your age, people start putting you in a different kind of box, you know. Then you can't dress how you want to dress. Then you can't dream anymore because you're a particular age. Then you can't do certain things again because society doesn't expect that age to be doing that thing. And then they put a lot of limitations on things you can do and cannot do because of your age. And for me, that is the only reason. And many other women subconsciously, that is why we just don't say our age. It's not that we are ashamed or wish we were younger, no. I just don't want the stigma that comes with it. No. Mm. Trying to put a smile on you. I think you're doing great. I think, guys, it's time for me to cut this hair because, especially when I get this endometriosis strikes, I feel like I just want to go bald. You've also become more humble. I remember your anger issues. No comment. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Shada. How are you? My experience 38. I think I've been trying to ignore most of the things you've been texting. Mm. Teras B loves you. Have a great weekend. Oh, thank you, Teras B. Thank you so much. I just can't pronounce that that other name, but thank you so much. I've actually never had anger issues. I don't think I've had anger issues. I just don't tolerate nonsense. Like, I don't really like people that, you know, some things are too obvious. And there's some mistakes that can be avoided if only one is more, you know, careful. And then they're not. And you feel angry. But I don't have anger issues on people I don't love. So if I have anger issues on you, you're lucky because I don't show that side of me. Teras B, you are very lost. I hate when people don't understand you and they say you have anger issues. Ah, I actually don't have anger issues, but people can press you and press you and press you. I know what you want to do, but yes, go on and do it. I have added you. Yeah, so people can press you and press you and press you until you say something. And then when you say something, then they say you have anger issues. So as much as I'm on this side of the phone, I'm still human with actual feelings and with actual, I don't know, like, people don't know that content creators, whether TikTokers or Instagrammers or YouTubers, they're real people. They have real feelings. They go through life like everybody else go through it. And even worse, because then I could be sick like the way I am right now, but I'm grateful that I can come out on the screen looking just anyhow, and I don't mind because I'm grateful that I jumped the edge of trying to get attention from people. I don't care really because I know whoever has to find me will find me. And whoever is not, it doesn't matter how glamorous I look, because the more good you look, the more you're likely to attract people who are coming to you because you look a certain type of way, you are appealing. And yeah, so I see you can go under somebody's video and you see mean comments, yeah? Abantu mwayisa bubi. You go and put very provocative comments on people's videos, not only me. I see it on many. Actually, the other day I visited Priscilla. Priscilla, I'm sorry if you see this message or this live and you see I've been talking about you. I visited Priscilla and her first question was, how do you deal with negative comments? And to be quite honest with you, there are some that don't matter, like really don't. But there are some that really can hit you hard, like it's like somebody getting a nail. It's like somebody getting a nail and putting it right into your head, and it hurts. And so you don't dish out what you couldn't handle yourself. So sometimes I'm in a very calm mood, like right now. I'm dealing with endometriosis, so I cannot add you on the things that are pressing me. But if you find me in a very different mood, because at the end of the day, I am human. I get angry just as you do. I get happy, I get excited, I get disappointed, I get anxious. I'm hopeful, like just like you. So it's never anger issues. I think I've over explained that. It's time to stop. They push you, and when it comes out, they say, see, I knew it. Exactly. That's the devil. Thank you, Terence. By the way, how do we pronounce your name? Mr. B. Read the book, The Great Controversy by Ellen G. White. I'll try. I'm not a bookworm. Let me tell you, when I was growing up, there's so many things I used to like doing. I used to like reading books, but I'd get beaten most of the times I was reading books, and I would say I'm wisecking, trying to be smarter than everybody in the room. So I stopped. I liked writing about topics, about my feelings. Since I didn't have parents to, yes, beaten, ngabankuba, like beat. English has refused. Yeah, but that one. So I used to get punished for wanting certain things. So I used to love writing because that's the only way I could express my feelings. I never got time to talk to my father. Like I had the time, but he didn't have the time for me, nor the space, to talk to me. So most of the time, I had to write to him. And sometimes he would not read the letters that I wrote to him. And so my stepmother would land on those letters. And you know what would happen next. But most of the times they were just stone. She would beat me sometimes. Sometimes she would just tear the letter depending on what topic I was trying to communicate to my father. And then my mouth is so dry. And then regardless of what, so every time I wrote something and she found the book or the page or I don't know, the books would just disappear. So, and that's how I lost my interest in reading or writing, or though I do read sometimes. Is there an ebook of that I can listen to? Jose, is there a book like that? That a voice book that I can listen to? Because I'll be lying that I can sit there. My brain is occupied with 1,000 things at the same time. I don't know what science can call that. But I'm being honest. I'm being very honest with you guys. My brain, and by the way, I scheduled a video for 4 p.m. So I hope after the live we just go and watch that video. And I was just venting about some people who are stalking me. Yeah, I have people who are stalking me, yet they had chosen to. They have and they did choose to exit my life. But they're the first people to always text me, why are you not posting? What is wrong with you? And I'm like, what? Like, dear men on this live, if one day you wake up and feel like, I don't like this woman anymore, and it goes for the women too. Like, if you wake up one day and you feel like this girl or this man is not good for you and you move on with your life, please leave them alone. Because you don't know what it takes to heal when somebody actually loved you. Like, you don't know what it takes to heal. It's been 2 years, it's almost 3 years now since I got broken up with over my house. And it is taking me time to heal. But I don't know why. Somebody who broke up with you after 6 years, 6 years, the only good news is that I didn't have a child with him, but that was 6 years of my youthfulness, of me trying to be faithful. And somebody just crushes it. Now, I'm not mad because I honestly healed from, but I just hate it when they keep coming back and stalking you and making sure they're up to date with your life. And unfortunately, I can't quit YouTube because it's like my job now. You see, I'm over it. I'm actually happy, but I just hate it. You see, just bambi muve ku bantu. Omuntu oba omukyaye, mwesonyiwe, let them find healing. You know, breaking up with somebody is okay. I've also ever broken up with someone. Yeah, I have. But I don't stalk them. I don't be everywhere in their business. I have very I have very prominent people who are in the music industry, in the limelight, that I used to date. But I don't go talking about it or being everywhere in their concert, because it was done and over. People, bambi mundeke. But English is right. Sala, hi sister, hi love, God for me. But why is God only for you? You include God for me and Lynn. Hmm. Now I know the strength behind you. But don't worry, God is in control. He really is. Sorry, dear. Take her, darling. Yeah, it's really very hurting, you know. It's almost 3 years since it happened. And then this person makes sure to show up on your birthdays, to show up on days that were important for you. And you're like, so what are you trying to prove? And even when you block them, they still find a way to get to you. And then like 2 months ago, I was like, somebody was on my neck, Lean, I'm a better person, and the stupid me. So mad at myself. And then the stupid me tried to, you know, be like, okay, you got broken up with, so what? Life goes on and you have to move on. Now, it's not that I wanted the other person back, but I didn't want to put the anger that I still had on the other person on the new person. And then he comes into my life. The first month is good. We are talking and everything is fine. And then kaboom. Acts like the air I need to breathe. You know, you text him in the morning, he answers at night. And I'm just like, what's wrong with people? Why don't you just leave me alone after knowing everything that I've been through? No, like they don't come to attend my birthdays. They find ways of reaching out to me on my birthdays to say happy birthday to you. Like, be shameless. Watange mufunemu kunsonyi, muntu oba wamuleka. Because it was so easy for them to do what they did and life went on. But I know what 6 years meant for me. Olaba nze omuntu ne waba just mukozeko interview, I always try to reach back to them and find out how they're doing. Get to know how life is for them. And before I know it, I'm attached. I'm invested in their lives. So I always feel a certain type of way if people just don't consider other people's feelings. Yeah. For me, if I break up with you, whether it's a friendship breakup or a relationship breakup, if I choose to live your life, you will never have a trace of me. You will never have a trace of me in your business because I know how hard it is to move on. So byebyo bakwano. So after this live, we are going straight to watch that video. And then there are some people who assume, you guys, I think I'm becoming bipolar slowly by slowly because I be here and laugh at myself. I laugh because of how much I put into people that I shouldn't have met in the first place. I laugh because I know the pattern, but I don't learn my lesson because I still hope that someone is out there genuine. So anyway, thank you so much for being on my live. But I'm going to cut this hair because at this point, but I'm, let me tell you, the other thing is I hosted somebody a few months ago. I think I give off gay vibes or lesbian vibes. I don't know. If you are a lesbian or gay, I have nothing against you. The only thing I can have against you, if you try it with me, then I have a problem with you. But as long as you're minding your business, you're doing you, I have no problem with you. But I think sometimes I come off as masculine, which is very bad. Oh, life na jejeo. Guys, I'm not gay. I've never been, I never will be. I don't want to. I don't dream of it. Okay? So, yeah, guys, give me tips on how to be more feminine because I think I come off masculine a lot. Somebody came to me and the way she was acting around me made me realize that I can't host people in my house anymore. It was bad for me. Like I really. So if somebody says they want to come and see me, it will be a no until I have an extra room for my guests, which they will have to pay for. Because hey, people, is there anything about me that says I'm not straight? Huh? Ah. Hi, dear. Hi, Nelly. Nelly, long time. How are you doing today? Not so fine, but the Lord is doing okay with me. You're resting. I have to because I'm very dizzy. Yeah, just want for God this time, my beautiful. I always love you. Love your content. You inspire me a lot. Thank you. You guys also inspire me to keep posting. And that's not a joke. Sometimes I don't want to post at all. Like yesterday, I had told myself I'm not going to post for the next 1 month. But today, I found myself holding a phone and recording again. So, take care, Mylene. I will. I'm fine. And you? They don't care, Mwanagwe. Ah. But why do you try your luck on somebody who has not given you the simplest clue? I think it is disrespectful. I think it is disrespectful for us to assume for people. Encourage. I think it's disrespectful okulowoleza abantu. Ego noveri nolowooza. Engeri nini ono gy'atakola makeup and she has dreads. Some of us, this is a defensive mechanism to chase away prey. Yeah, some of us, my look is a defensive mechanism to send away prey, to send away pray. Like I told you, I've been single for almost 3 years now. And why? Because I come on camera looking natural. I don't go out. You see, from my bed, I'm going to my dogs. From my dogs, I'll be in the field getting content. And that's my circle, by the way. I don't have friends around me. The only friend I have is Sala Tourist. And I need 3 hours to get to her. So, and she's busy. So we rarely see each other. And I don't go to parties. I go to church on a Thursday when there are no people. So I narrowed my life to a very small circle and left it online. So in reality, in person, I have almost zero circle. I know that's a bad thing because when I'm in trouble, I deal with it all alone. Oh God, I deal with it all alone. But still, I used to deal with it when I still had circles, so it's not a difference or a big deal. So behavior. Yeah. How should them know when they have not tried? They know. Let me tell you, I don't think I've ever come on here and given a sign that I'm not straight. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever portrayed myself. Okay, but now I have to go back to doing my hair and looking more feminine so that people don't mistake me for, other things, yeah? Otherwise, I think I'm not supposed to take dairy products. I'm not supposed to take meat. But I'm craving for yogurt so bad. And I don't have the energy to go to the shop to buy it for. Oh, I think maybe because I'm always wearing t-shirts. Guys, I always wear t-shirts because they're easy to manage. Like, when you're going out in the field, you can carry 2 t-shirts and as many jeans as you can, and then you just wash the t-shirts in the night, and in the morning it's dry. Like, it's so easy for me to deal with, and then it doesn't get like mavunya. How is mavunya called in English? Yeah, like they're easy to move with. So I think that, and then also when I moved into this house, because it was so incomplete, I hid away most of my clothes in suitcases. And then when I opened the suitcases to try my clothes on, most of my clothes were not fitting me anymore. So now I need to do a whole makeover of clothes. But t-shirts are always fitting. They always fit me. So that's why I wear them easily. Because I always buy bigger t-shirts anyway. So most of my clothes don't fit me anymore. I need a new wardrobe. But I can't. I have 1,000 responsibilities. Hii naye bannamwe munsabire nve mu bwavu. Obwavu nga bunnumye nnyo. I swear the 17 of you who are watching after the live, make a prayer. Make a prayer for me so that God can give me at least imbere ne endometriosis naye nga ninamu akasente. Because when you don't have money, even the things you do are limited. Nsabire. Tracy Mutabazi, oli otya? Mutembe. This. Okay, let me stick to Tracy. Tracy, you're from South Africa, right? How are you, Mama? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. So, you guys, tell God to tell money to come. Because I promise I did not do anything to money. I was spending it wisely. Ah, I was spending it wisely. So tell it to come back. Mm? I don't know if you have any specific question for me before I leave. Because I feel like I want to throw up. I'm feeling so dizzy. I'm feeling so dizzy. So if you have any question to ask me before I go off, please ask. And for the boys in the chat room today, if you have your girlfriend, your sister, your friend that has very, 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 very painful cramps and they're tired most of the time and they're bloated most of the time, I have people who send me congratulatory messages. Congratulations when you ask them on what? On your pregnancy. And you've never been pregnant and it hurts actually. And then some of them will ask you, Rach, you people are so mean, eh? Don't ever ask a woman Rach Tazala or send her a congratulatory message about pregnancy when she hasn't told you, because it could be bloating, you know. So sometimes I'm bloated and someone is like, oh, Lynn, congratulations. And you're like, why? Oh, you're not pregnant? Don't do it. And then when I respond, they will say, she has anger issues. Mm, you understand? Yeah, I'm not. I just be mindful of the comments you make with people. Okay. Just be comment. Just be considerate. Kati oli agenda n'akubuuza lwaki tozaala nga musajja nobula omubuuza gwe lwaki togaggawala naye n'osirika, because you know when you ask they will be like you are sensitive, you get, so you don't know what people are dealing with. It's just that Yolene is very open. She can talk about these things openly, which cost me a lot actually, because most of the time, you know, if I say these things, there are men who are not willing to deal with somebody like me, and that's perfectly fine. But at least you're very aware before you even start wasting your time, you know? Yeah, it's not, it's something that you can live. Lwaki tebagaga? Yes, osanga omuntu nga Mukama nsonyiwa okukozesa olulimi olubi, naye ogenda n'osanga omuntu nga ekyokulya awamma ntakiwamma nte ng'alina obwana nga buna naye ng'ali mu kubuuza lwaki tozaala, n'oyagala omubuuza naye gwe lwaki tolina ssente zirabirira baana abo, naye n'osirika. Mugamba kansirike munnange onaayogerako ng'abantu bakola entondo. So ebintu ebimu wee bityo. Ebintu ebimu bambi kitunuleko kireke. It's like seeing some ladies on olaba like some men are busy laughing at prostitutes, osanga abawala nga beetunda, and you start passing all sorts of judgments. Now, I'm not an advocate of those girls or whatsoever, but you don't know where somebody has been to end up on the street. You don't know. You don't know. Nga woosanga abawala nga bali mu kwetunda ku street, abalenzi nabo singa baali bawala nabo kye bandibadde bakola, but because they are men bajja kutandika kubba, mukitegeera. So they compensate their they compensate being prostitutes to being thieves, kubanga tebasobola genda ku street ne bakola ki, ne beerenga bo basajja. So I think let's be kind to one another and not make comments. Ky'otandyagadde omuntu akugambe, don't say it to... My arm is itching. Nice to meet you, sister. Oh, nice to meet you, Sela. Okitegedde, yeah? Let's be kind with our comments, and let's be less judgmental. Like, people have been through things that we have no idea about. People have been through life, and we have no right to judge them because we are not perfect ourselves, yeah? I'm not. Oh, sometimes I'm a pain in the ass. I've done some wicked things in this life. Wicked. And I look back and I'm like, yo, there is a God above me. Mukitegeera? How is Nakawere and her babies? Nakawere is getting better, but she cannot leave her babies for a minute, and it becomes hard for me to give her the food. But the good news is that now the babies look healthier, and they look that they're fine now. I don't have to feed them by the spoon. I don't have to feed them by the spoon. I think they're better now. Okay, guys, there is a video that is coming up exactly at 4. Please, let's go and watch it and leave a comment on that video. And I'm wishing you God's... Mama Alex, Anioyo, Ani, ononye chimukwano. Olese mmere? Okale. You see how my neighbor cares for me? I know I'm not going to eat the food nae bagiretse. So I'm very blessed. Olese mmere ale. Teka. Mama gamba neyanziza. Guys, goodbye. I going. Goodbye. I going. God bless you for being here. Mama, mwanange yayoza ebintu. Fuuka eddugala okufa. I going. Goodbye.